is going to be replaced shortly. So too Corona. This is Weah for the US.
Weah again.
And Weah does well! Very well! Christian Pulisic on the pitch for a matter of moments. With that innate and perfect sense of timing.
Cycles, no player in CONCACAF has scored more goals than Christian Pulisic. It's having an understanding where the most done so in the first 85 minutes.
Good dummy. Good dummy.
McKennie. And again McKennie! Dos CERO!
I'm so happy.
Came weeks ago, and we saw glimpses of the old Weston McKennie show up for Juventus in Serie A. He talked so much about his shaken confidence in a recent article in The Athletic, and how he needed to re-energize and refocus of the kind of player he wanted to be. The player that every single fan for the United States.
What is going on, guys? It is JJ here. Obviously, I'm going to put... The game just ended, and I was absolutely buzzing. My SD card corrupted. I'm not sure how much of the footage we're going to end up actually seeing. I had an absolute... Guys, that was such a nerve-wracking game. If you are a fan of U.S. football or U.S. soccer, we're going to say soccer, because I really don't care at this rate. If you're a fan of U.S. soccer, that was the statement game of the century. Beating Mexico for the third time in this year. They were freaking chanting Dos a Cero in the game. Dos a Cero, Dos a Cero. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. I didn't even want to watch the game because I was just nervous. I figured the U.S. were going to find a way to lose. We're going to throw ourselves back into the mix underneath Canada into the World Cup qualifying, which also, I hate that CONCACAF's qualifying series has essentially hit its halfway point when everyone else is finishing. Brazil's already qualified. The European teams are qualifying. Africa and Asia are qualifying. The CONCACAF region is just the only ones left. And now it's USA, Mexico, and Canada on top of the board. And the USA, we finally played the European players. Listen, Greg Berhalter, he got it right. As much as I still do not like the man as the manager, I think he's going to stick around. I think he got it completely right in this game. Ricardo, individual players in this game, which I feel like it counts for both sides, played awful. The U.S. is still very vague in midfield. Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, and Musa had trouble covering for each other the majority of the game. Weston McKennie specifically. He had moments of brilliance and then moments of just complete, utter brain loss, brain damage. The brain cells just weren't there. Tyler Adams played a really clean game, I thought, but the true CDM in this game was Edson Alvarez. He was the man of the match for Mexico. Raul Jimenez was trying his best. Edson Alvarez was keeping them in the game, especially that second half. And listen, you're not going to come to me for your U.S. Analysis or anything like that, because obviously there's a billion of American soccer fans out there who are going to continue to analyze this game to find the big spot. It was Timothy Weah. Timothy Weah was the bright spot in this game. It's the best game he's played. The man, every single time he was going to get the ball, he was going to whip it in with his right foot. And the U.S. had a clear height advantage all game. All game. Anthony Robinson, you could tell, his delivery is non-existent, even on his stronger left foot. Timothy Weah was it. He was it, and it was amazing. My dude, Christian Pulisic. Listen, you have no idea what it's been like to be a lifelong Chelsea fan, to then get the best American player at your club, for then that man to go from your club, win the Champions League, to then bring his form to the U.S. And he has not played a whole lot for Chelsea, which is extremely disappointing. He can't get healthy, but he finds ways to get involved when he is healthy. And that's the best freaking part. It's the best part. It's by far the best part of having him as a player, is that he absolutely owns Mexico. He absolutely owns Mexico. The man in the mirror shirt. I'm pretty sure when I was live watching the game, I was terrified of what his shirt actually said. And I'm happy. I had to go search it on Twitter after the game because I was very confused. But the man in the mirror was the quote from Memo Ochoa: the Mexican goalkeeper, how the U.S. wants to be like Mexico. Well, we're better than Mexico at this rate. And let's face it, they're going to say that obviously this is like the biggest win that the U.S. has had over Mexico in years. The U.S. made it farther than Mexico in the World Cup. Sorry. Like, I mean, what, in 2014, the last time we went? Quarterfinals. Mexico. The round of 16 bug. Still keeps getting you. Like, obviously, and the Gold Cups, I mean, us getting the Gold Cup, us getting the Nations League this year, and now I think this is the biggest of those three. I loved winning those games. I loved being in those games. 2-0, putting ourselves in the driver's seat in the CONCACAF region. Now, obviously, the European players aren't always going to be available to us in the World Cup qualifiers. We still have players that are missing. Obviously, Serginho Dest at right back is the big miss, I think. DeAndre Yedlin did an amazing job. But I think that it's Dest's job to sort of lose at that right back spot. But I'd be hard pressed to say I've seen a better game from the U.S. I'm so happy. I'm over the moon. I'm chuffed at this rate, and I cannot wait for them to continue to play as the World Cup qualifying continues. Obviously, we have to refocus now and continue to win World Cup qualifier games. And make it so it's just us, Mexico, and Canada. Make it essentially so the next time that we play Mexico, it doesn't matter if we play our European stars. It doesn't matter if we play our big players because we're already down. And we want to avoid 2018 at all costs. I think this team should clear past it. And it's, guys, Mexico in the mud. We're going to have more USA-Mexico content on this channel. Tomorrow morning is about to be crazy. I just hope you guys know that. PULISIC on in Mexico. We're going to look at Mexico fans, absolutely, which they are outraged on Twitter. I cannot wait to read that. We're going to soak in the tears like Cartman. Like, I'm excited. Let me know what you guys thought of the game down in the comments below. Hopefully my SD card did not corrupt too much, so hopefully you guys get some of the live reaction. That'll probably be at the beginning of this video. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.